So yeah, I don't know. It's been a bit. It's been quite a bit. So welcome back, I guess. I don't know what to say. Well, yeah. So I'm in a different mood today. I woke up and I'm like, oh, drawing time. Even though I have like 5 pages left, and like, it's not a good idea to waste them. But it is what it is. Anywho, we're gonna do drawing like we usually do, but I need some ideas. So if anybody has ideas that is from Hasbin Hotel or like, Hell of a Boss, I would love to know. Love to know. Just give me some ideas. Because I need them. I need them now. I need them now and I need them fast. Let me just open up all the little, things I used to draw and we can get started. Uh yeah. Thanks, quite good. Ignore those large amount of pencil sounds. There we go. Been quite a bit. How's it going today? Better than yesterday. Better than yesterday. Why is my camera tweaking out? Hold on. Why is my camera? There we go. I think that's better. Better than yesterday. Way better than yesterday. How about yourself? Doing good? Doing great? I'm not sure what to draw, but I want to draw something from Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel. So hopefully we can do something like that. I've drawn that one, that one. I'm still alive. That's something. I get. Yeah, maybe it's yeah. That is something. That is something. We've done Blitz. We've done Alistair. We've done Nifty, and whoever this rando is. He isn't important right now, but we got him, and then we got all the others. But I'm not sure who to do today. I was thinking Stolas or some other character, but I'm not sure. Try Vaggie. That's an idea. Vaggie. Wait. Hold on, let me look. Is she the one with the X? You'd think for being one of the main characters, I would know what this person looks like, but no, I don't. So, give me one quick moment. I'm using the my computer. I just gotta sign into the Wi-Fi real quick, and we can do this. It'll be real fast. There we go. Vaggie has been hotel. Yeah, you'd think for one of the main characters, I would know what this person looks like. Okay, I got. Let me find a reference picture that I can use, and then we can search. I'm not sure what. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that one works. You think this one works? I think that one works, right? Hello, Dallas. Dallas, right? Dallas. That's how you pronounce it. Yellow ye fucking boggers. Okay, very interesting to say. We're drawing Vaggie, I guess, today. Because we've done, all the others, and I thought I might as well do Vaggie. So, let me see if I can click on her image. No, it brought me to a website. Okay, hold on. There we go. Found her image. So, we don't have many pages left, so any characters that we do, we need to be wise about it. So, hopefully, when I time lapse this, it'll be a great YouTube short. I think we're gonna start with her. Let me zoom this out a little bit. Move this up and la da 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 da. Also, I'm talking fast because uh I don't know actually. I'm a talker today. That's how it is. I think my head is getting in the way. Hold on. Zoom in. Will that be better? And then lay down so my head doesn't get in the way. I feel like it's still gonna get in the way though. Hold on. Can y'all see me or no? So when I sit like this, a comfortable way, am I seeable? Alrighty, I'm going to be washing dishes. I'll be around. Just call. Vaggy to bag. So, like, how are you always doing dishes while you're on my stream? I find that insane. Game over is crazy, by the way. What do you mean game over? What's game over? Just started the stream. There's no game over yet. So I'm not sure. So she has like this, but I feel like this needs to come down a lot more, like so. Yeah, like that. I'm doing her bow tie. This is not her hair or her eye. This is her her little tie on the back of her hair. So I'm struggling with that. Then it goes up, then it comes back down, then it goes over like so, and then it goes like that. Really? Hello, Lucas. Dowster, I confidently have been given chores. Conveniently have been given chores. Oh, conveniently. I thought this confidently for a moment. So we got that. Here's the start of her tie. And then her hair kind of interrupts it. So it goes bam, and then it goes up, and then it goes boom. Right? I think so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And then this. It might not come out as great as it looks right now. So by the end, I might have to change some things up because that's what I usually have to do. For example, this has to come over further, and this has to go down a little more. Just like the tiny details that make it more like the character. Doing the bow first, bold move. I know. It'll be amazing. Nobody can say otherwise. Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, no, the bow is a bold move. Hold on, maybe I shouldn't do that. You make a great, outstanding point there. Hold on, let me grab my giant eraser that I have. What I want to get eventually is a comically sized eraser for my comically sized pencil that I got. Oh, ignore the large amount of pencils. Like this is my comically sized pencil. Oh, and there it goes down into the pit. Hold on. Comically sized pencil versus pencil. This used to be a lot bigger, but yes. I need a comically sized eraser to go with it. I believe I said comically like 50 times. You know what will be annoying? Editing this stream because I've been saying a lot of funny stuff that I want to put into YouTube Shorts. Thank you for the hearts, whoever's doing that. I think what we should start with. I don't know. What do I start with on this character? I think I start with the. Hold on, let me close my window because people. Though I'll still leave it cracked open so I can hear the rain. Okay. I just got a pack of pencils today. A victory. Woo! You can never have too much pencils because before you know it, all of them don't have erasers and all of them are like a centimeter long. Hold on, let me see. I feel like I want to start with her chin. And then I want to bring it over, then bring her face up like that. That does not look right like her for right now, but hold on. Let me lock in. Give me one quick second. One quick second. So the face is gonna be, like that. So we need to like, make the face turn. So this will go out a bit more, and then it'll go up. And then her mouth will be right here, and then the nose will be about here, then the eye, nose, eye here. That's the starting thing of it. Then the other eye thing. The thing will go up to here and then down to there. Okay, so we got everything planned out on the paper. We just need to draw it. Do you know the head? Wait, do you know the hedgehog? What are you typing? Hedgehogs are like to wait. I know what to start with lines. Okay, okay. You know what? Very, very fair. Her hair is gonna take up the whole screen. I mean, not the whole screen, the whole page. Hold on. So her hair, I mean her face. We need to do the sharper chin. Get rid of that. I feel like I did her face wrong. But we're gonna move to the mouth. It's fine. So she's got this. It goes up to here. Then she's got this. It looks like an open mouth. How do I make it look like not an open mouth? Here's the question. Because I don't think there's any way to make that not look like an open mouth. Other than. Because I don't know how they did it on here. On the. Because there's no line. It's literally a solid dark purple color. Did I do it? I think I did it. I did it. Okay. I figured it out. I figured out the technique to make closed mouths while making them look open at the same time. Okay. Awesome. Great. A skill I never knew I needed. I don't know that they're saying earlier. They typed 6-7, so I attempted to remove that, but obviously not worth it. But tempting. That is very, very true. Very, very true. I was tempted to remove it too. If y'all knew what that number actually stood for, I'm not gonna go down it because I'll probably be banned off YouTube for going down that rabbit hole. Because YouTube is owned by Google, which is owned by a rich man, which is in the government. So, would it really be a good idea? But Twitch, on the other hand, no, Twitch is also owned by rich people. Children being children, I suppose. I guess so. Hello, Armando. I think I said that right, hopefully. I'm getting a lot more people on my live streams than I usually do. That is very interesting. Okay. I guess me being so, hyper today is actually paying off. Because I don't know. It's something. I don't usually get this much people. Her, she is highly detailed. For just a simple. Oh my god. Hold on. This is difficult. Let me first do this. So she has the round part and then her hair blocks it or whatever, and then there's the X that goes over it. I'm just mapping stuff out so later I can, deal with it. Maggie looking gorgeous today. No big deal, Dallas, or just don't type it again, because I hate that number with a burning passion. Exer, do you also know why that number, what that number means? Because if you do, then I don't think I need to explain it. But it's a deep rabbit hole to go down. It takes a lot of researching, a lot of theories, and to sum it up, it's related to very, very bad things and a cult. And the only way to know you monetize something is to stuff it in children's faces because they'll think it's funny for whatever reason and spread it across the entire world. And then people who don't know what it means will also do it because they're stupid. So it's like, I don't know. The whole entire it's basically a cult related thing that I'm not going to go into. Her eye is gigantic. Have we never realized how big this person's eye is? When you're drawing, you realize how big. Like, look at that. Does that not seem a tad bit too big? I mean, sure, once I draw the pupil and everything, it will look better, but it's a bit too big. Look at that. I already know, and it's always thrown in class. It was always thrown painful and annoying. Exactly. I don't really remember. I know it's originated from a rap song, got mixed up with some bad stuff, and became a brain rot meme somehow, etc. I don't know. I no wonder she lost one. They too damn big. Uh there's a lot of painful scenes in Has Been Hotel. Not gonna lie. When I was watching it, the like scenes that like the do you have has every single person in this watched it? Because every single person who's in the stream who has seen it, I can talk about it, but I don't want to spoil stuff to people. So why am I using the giant pencil? I mean, like, look at that is enormous. I mean, like, sure, it matches her now, but like 10 times over, exactly. Okay, so you know the scene where not Vaggie. Well, Vaggie went through two painful things: having her wings ripped off and having her eyeball taken out with a spear. That was very painful to see. And then also, what's the angel that did it to her? What's her name? I forgot her name. She had her arm stuck under a rock and she just yanks her arm so hard that her arm rips off. That is the most disgusting scene I think I've seen in there. Like, it's not the fact that, gore, it's the fact that you can see the skin coming off the arm and it's absolutely horrific. It's like the Invincible show. You can see that the animators spent like a day or two on that gory scene. It's ugh. I hold on. Okay, back. Ugh. So I don't know if I want her looking at the like the page, like the person who's viewing the page, like this guy is looking at it, she's looking at it, although you can never really tell where she's looking at. Nifty is looking at the page. It's just like I don't know if I should do it for her. So I found satisfaction that she deserved that rock. I mean, true, but when you think that way, like let's say, for example, someone were to punch me, my mindset, if I were to punch them back, I'm no better than that person, you know? But obviously, in a life or death situation, I would act, but still. Loot is one crazy exorcist. Literally, she sees hallucinations of Adam and everything. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she likes Adam. And plus, Adam has, like, abused her and whatnot to basically have her obsessed with her. Because, like, I don't know if you've seen, but, like, when somebody gets kidnapped and they're tortured over years and years on end, there's videos of people defending their kidnapper because they're used to that, treatment. Yeah, like, I don't know, she's crazy. Whoop. There's my goofy impression there. First time in forever. I've been trying to get into voice acting other characters, so when my animating comes around, I'll first have to learn how to do that. I'll have to um voice my own characters because I don't plan to spend, you know, hundreds of dollars on one voice actor for a couple of episodes. I won't have the money for that. Even though I'll be a welder, I don't want to spend that money because, I don't feel comfortable spending that amount of money without worrying. And after this, you guys will see. So 2 years will pass here in Job Corps, and I'll be on my way to advanced learning, which is my choice to do, and that's 2 more years, and that will get me into more of a um as it is advanced type of welding. And then after that, I plan to go to college for a total of 4 years to get my, what is it? I forgot what level it is, but it's some level of, yeah. But that means I can earn almost double the amount of money I would if I were to just leave Job Corps now with my certificate of being able to legally weld. So yeah, that's my plan. That is my plan. It's a whole process that I planned out. It's gonna take a total of 2, 4, 6, no 2, 4, so 4 years plus 4 is 8 years. So I'll be on in dorms, not in my own room, not by myself, being able to, well, except for college. College dorms are a bit different. I believe it's 2 to 3 people per room, and then you also pay to be in that room. So I have to have a job while doing it. But the thing I wanted to do, okay, Brent, I'm sorry. The reason I wanted to do Job Corps first was because I can legally weld once I get out of Job Corps. Meaning, I can weld while being in college so I can earn, large amounts of money while in college already. And then once I get out of college, I'll be able to earn about double that, which is 50 to $53 an hour. So that's a lot of money in a day. Hello, Lake. Is it Baggy? Indeed. How? Yes, it is. Hope I'm still here for when that happens. Be cheering for you on. I hope you guys are here too. That'll be a fun journey to go through. A lot of money spent on stupid stuff. I'll probably do face reveals, and well, I've already done that, but I want to do like an actual, legitimate face reveal. One that, isn't one quick frame of me dropping my phone. Some people are good guessers in here. Somebody guessed that this was Vaggy, and I am surprised. That means my drawing skills actually work, which I'm super happy about. Also, how fast I have been growing, I don't think it's actually insane. So a month ago, right? I mean, yesterday I was at 29. I went down 2 because, some people just subscribe to subscribe and then unsubscribe, or they accidentally hit subscribe while they're scrolling. But it's like, when did I get to 120 subscribers? In less than a year? I find that insane. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. I thought I thought it was going to be like Twitch, basically, where it takes days and days and days for people to view your content. But apparently not. Apparently that's not how it works. And I thank every single one of you because you guys help with the whole growing thing. And I don't really have a way to show that I'm thankful. I can't like just pop into your like what's that one name? You know when Elmo flies to the door, the hole in the door? Don't know if you guys seen it. It's hilarious. But I can't just appear in your house and say, "Oh well, thank you." That's not how that. uh. So I try my best to like type it, but typing can come off the wrong way. Whatever. Also, I'm talking a lot, and I just need to shut up and draw. That's also a realization I'm having right now. I can't get her two little eyelashes on the bottom right. I don't know why. I might have to zoom in on her eyelashes on my screen to get it right. Oh, there we go. That's better already. Wow. Crazy. Only took a zoom in to get it done. This is one of 4 pages I have left. And after that, I'll have to go back to cheap paper, which is printer paper, meaning I won't be able to draw out the quality of this anymore. Either way, you're doing amazing so far. I do post frequently, and I need to slow down. I wear myself out by doing it. I have a 60-minute video that I've been editing for 2 days already, and it's only 2 minutes. I'm only 2 minutes into the video, and I've spent 2 hours, not 2 hours, 2 days on it. Sure, I get worn down. I think I'm spending 15 minutes editing each time I get on that video, which gives me like a minute in the video. So it's not great progress, which is why I make so many YouTube shorts and so many progress updates and whatnot. It's because people can get impatient. There we go. Trust me, when I posted one of my old Foxy Cosplay videos, I gained over 100 subscribers from that alone. Over 11,000 views and 400 or so likes. I was pleasantly surprised, but I didn't. But I did delete it. Why though? Oh yeah, editing is yeah, it is worth it in the end for an entertaining vid. I know, and that's what I realized with the first video that I posted. That's why it was only 10 minutes. I wanted to test how miserable it would be to edit, and it is miserable. And that's why I cut so much out of that video. It was originally 30 minutes, and then it shrunk down to 10. The Minecraft video I posted, and it looked like a Google Slides presentation. I got a comment saying nice Google Slides presentation. I laughed. It was hilarious. So I'm taking that into consideration for the next one. Trying not to edit so much out, but you can only, do so much before you're like, and whatever. It is what it is. But I want to make content that I could never find. I don't want to make, when's the last time you seen a modded hardcore series? I haven't. So I wanted to make one because maybe people will be interested in that. So also it is I did wake up like a little while ago. I kept drifting in and out of sleep because I stayed up till like 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm a stupid idiot. So that's why my voice sounds a bit lower. But yeah. Also, like when I'm talking, like you can hear yourself when you talk. My voice sounds completely different than it does than when I'm hearing it when I'm editing. But I feel like I got used to it. I first hated it, but what it is. I need to start checking comments. Hold on. Hello. Oh my god, that is a long name. Hold on, I'm gonna have fun doing this. Wait, let me read the first ones. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. You guys appear better at editing. Well, the next video is gonna be 10 times better than the last one due to the fact I'm spending more time on it. I'm not getting it done within, just a couple of days. I'm gonna actually spend decent time on it. So it's gonna be higher quality, gonna have better effects. So hopefully it's good. Because I hated those videos, I was like 13 when I posted those. Like they were so crap in the camera quality. Ew. Muhammad is Amu. Wait, Muhammad. I know someone Muhammad. I know a Muhammad. Muhammad. I'm struggling. Been some time, I'll admit. You ain't stupid, simple as that. Well, thank you. My pencil just broke, and that just made me really upset. This is amusing. Oh, what is amusing? Me struggling to say a name? uh, I feel like I've gotten better at talking without needing anyone to give me something to talk about. Especially recently when I've been doing YouTube videos instead of just YouTube shorts. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at talking to myself like I'm a crazy person. And that's concerning and that's funny to me. Because like yay, content, but yay, why? Oh no, it's weird. Like even right now. I'm not reading the comments, I'm just rambling on like a crazy person to myself on a screen with people walking probably past my room saying this person's crazy. But you know what? It's a live stream, so who cares? You're definitely smarter than me. I'm dumb as the blokes down the pub. The name guessing is perfect. You are not dumb. If you were, I can't even, hold on. Here. You're not dumb if you can do things that most people can't. I'm in Milwaukee, right? And people here, I'm trying to help some people. There's two students that I'm helping currently, but there's people who can't read, can't write. We'll quite enjoy the rambling of the one we call Charlie. Oh my god, I forgot that. Mm, I forgot. Oh yeah. My name did get huh. Yeah, I forgot. My name was said several times in that rock climbing video. Want to be a box of rocks together? Whoa, what? What is a box of rocks together? I don't know what that means, and that's so random and okay. Very random. What does that mean? uh, it's like someone just comes up to you and says, "You want to be a box of rocks together?" I can't even focus on my drawing. Like, what? You're doing dishes and typing, "Do you want to be a box of rocks together?" Uh, dumb people together. Sure. Let's go climb a tree and jump across to the other one. It's also in your channel description. Oh, yeah, I did do that, didn't I? Yeah, I completely forgot I did that, but it is what it is. Okay, we're like 2% done with Vaggy here. We are not getting done fast. I have been talking to you guys. You guys have been talking back. It's been quite a stream today. Hold on, let's see. We got nose is a bit more over here. You know, the thing I like about characters in Hazbin Hotel is that they're completely different than most animating things. So, like, in most animated shows, they aim for the character to not be so detailed, for them to resemble more of, fantasy characters than, real life. But the characters in Hazbin Hotel, they like express, I don't know, they come off so genuine. Like they actually had thought and time put into it, other than, hey, let's just make some random show about I'm trying to think of an example without criticizing a specific show. Um, I'm not gonna do it because if I criticize a show on accident, well, it's over. Game over. Okay, so remember watching the rock climbing video? I thought someone was calling me every time they said your name. So I had the urge to say, what did you say? Oh, yeah, the dumb people together thing. See, I did not know that. Do you want to be a box of rocks together means dumb people together. Very interesting. I did not know that. uh, Xer, I forgot that your name was my name. It's gonna be weird saying my own name. So I just avoided saying my own name. There was one guy I met in a store, and his name was my name, Charlie, and it was a very weird experience. It was my first time actually meeting someone with the same name. It was also, very weird. Oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to keep. Dang it, come on. Oh, I've done her face wrong. Her face is more. This is right-ish, kind of. No, never mind. My battery's running low on my computer. Let me plug it in real quick. There we go, plugged in. What was I talking about? I honestly do not remember. That's how bad my memory is. I could be talking about some random thing, and then we find a turtle in the road, and I completely forget what we were talking about. That was very specific for a very specific reason. Ah, God, she's getting worse. Oh, give me one moment to lock in. Hold on. Let me give me one quick second, and then I can do this. So it goes down, right? And then it curves as it's going down. And then it keeps curving. And then it goes straight. Keeps going straight. Then it stops. And then it goes up. And then it goes like that. I think we got it. No, we didn't. I am struggling to beyond amounts right now. And I don't know if it's because. Oh, this isn't low enough. That's why. So now we curve at an angle. And that looks mostly better, kind of better. If this was everything needs to be lowered down on her face. That's what the issue is. It's a bit off on it. Down here in the south, we southerners say some weird things. I genuinely thought you knew what that meant. No, not really. I forgot as well, crap. True, you Yanks are funny, but in the UK we talk absolutely bollocks. Yeah, great example of how you guys talk. Half the time you can't understand most of the old blokes. Well, Bollocks I know is absolutely crazy. Blokes is old people. Lad is referring to the person you're talking to. Good day to you is like saying have a good day, stuff like that. Like just put like I can kind of like, I can't do something if someone's talking a different language, but if someone is saying words that I've never heard before, I can kind of assume what they mean by the word that is put with it. So old blokes, old people, stuff like that. Good day to you, lad. Have a good day, you know. It's just like, did I just insult you? I feel like that was insulting for me to go down. I feel I feel like I just yeah, that felt like an insult that I said. It wasn't meant as an insult, so don't take it as an insult, please. I beg of you. So we need to erase like about everything. And we just need to make her head. We're obviously not gonna erase the hard work done face, but that's already 50 million times better. You see how much annoyingness I deal with while drawing? My page is turned to pencil. Like, you see how that's white and that's not? There is pencil dust everywhere due to what I'm doing. Oh my god, I erased with the wrong side. I also feel like my streams are a good place to chat and talk while I'm drawing. Who? Ferrari? Hello? How do you know my name? And who are you? Because I feel like I know you, but I don't think I know you. No one knows good day. No one says good day. That's okay. And lad is just referring to young. Oh, okay. Minty draws pixels. Hello, Minty. I'm doing all right today. It's better than yesterday. Better than yesterday. Yesterday I had it a bit rough. I feel like okay. I apologize, Xuri. That was not meant as a. Last time I was missing for about a month. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. What do you mean missing? Missing. I think Minty draws pixels. Sorry, not sorry. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I think Minty draws pixels. There's something about it that just says Minty draws pixels. Do you draw pixels, Minty? I think you do. Ferrari. I think I remember you, but I feel like your name was different. Is your favorite car a Ferrari? Sorry, not sorry. I'm just gonna have fun with everyone's name here. Every new person. I can make them feel like they belong or if that they're getting bullied by having fun with their name. You can have fun with my name too. I typically draw. uh, I typically draw. There we go. That I just made fun of my own username. So we got that down, and then we need her eyebrow right here. Though her eyebrow is really difficult to get down. I need her mouth to go down this way more. I'm just getting every single little detail to add as much expression, into her face as possible. Because that's what captures, the look. Because without expression, it's looks bland. For example, what's a see like this guy? I made his head tilt. I made I made everything move. Finish the drawing. Are you explaining why an eyebrow is hard to draw right now? No. If I was, that would be hilarious, though. That would be funny. Oh, that makes so many people mad. Like, I'm fixing the mouth. Oh, yeah. Although I feel if I didn't talk, most people would just get bored and leave. So me talking and interacting with the live stream gets people engaged. So yes, it's annoying that I'm spending 5 hours on one drawing, but I'm engaging my community and making them not bored the hell out. So I guess it just depends on how people view it. One thing at a time. Exactly. Draw the monster from Popular Playtime. Remember, that's when I joined. Yeah. Dead Bunny, I don't think that I never have. Don't worry, but I get that how it sounded. Hold on, wait, what? Who is... What did she say? Oh, then what do you say, Xeri? Some people think all Southerners live on farms and are crackheads. Crazy work. Crazy work. Yeah, Minty Draw. Minty. I'm just gonna call you Minty. Yeah, so, yeah. This is my live streams. Yeah, kind of boring at times because, like, if I'm having a rough day, I don't really talk much, I just draw. But drawing gets my mind off issues and situations that I don't want to have on my mind because, it's not fun to constantly be worrying about something or, whatever. There we go, we got that. No, we didn't get that. Hold on. Maybe we did. We didn't, I think. Hold on. One quick second. It's a bit hard for... I don't know why the eyebrow becomes part of her whole eyelash, but it is what it is. I think I got it. I got the general idea of it at least. So we're just gonna color this in. Yeah, I got the general idea of it. Do you draw online? I've been trying to get into it. I got a drawing pad and everything. I spent 40 bucks on it. Though the thing, not a drawing pad. Let me recorrect myself. Um, yeah, drawing pad. I think it's, yeah, with the pen and everything. It's not a screen. It's like a thing I plug into my computer and I draw on it and then it transfers to the screen. The thing is, it's hard to do that because I'm used to drawing directly on something. I just started drawing on IBS Paint. That's amazing. So, I want a drawing tablet instead, which is about on average 200 to 300 to $400. And I couldn't find any off Temu. And if I did, it was still 100 to 200 to 250. And that's going to be a bit before I can, get paid enough to get that. Just use an Apple Pencil and call it a day. Well, I have a certain thing of drawing. And I don't, if I learn a completely new skill, I'm gonna forget the other skill. I used to draw nature, but now I do basically horror characters. I do horror characters and Nifty and Rosie and Blitz and Alistair. I just do a bunch of stuff, and it's like I have a certain way of doing it, and if I can't do it online, then I won't be able to. Has been Hotel fan found exactly. Has been Hotel. I watched Hell of a Boss. I got into it when I heard their music a year ago or 2 years ago. I started hearing their music on YouTube, and I'm like, interesting. I'm gonna watch it. And then here, someone had Prime Video, and I was able to watch it. Radio Static. Alistair is Alistair is probably my favorite. Alistair and Rosie. It's something about their vibe. Personally, I personally Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Boss. Oh, love Hell of a Boss. Okay. Yeah, I was struggling with that sentence. Like, very. I watched it. Yeah, I watched it as well. It's really good. Um, and I heard they're coming out with more seasons. They're combining Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel together. They're coming out with more seasons of Hell of a Boss. So it's like they're adding everything to everything that they made. And I love that. Because that means more stuff for me to watch. Woo! I just realized that I'm gonna have to color all of this still. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Now we got her hair to do. Hold on, first we need... That looks horrible. Hold on. She has, like... that on her eyebrow. But I can't mimic that, so I don't think we're gonna do it. I think she looks perfectly fine without it. So why do you think I was drawing... I watched on Pinterest. What? First time hearing someone watch something on Pinterest. I know, right? It worked. I guess it worked. Pinterest is crazy. Are you sure you got all the episodes and the full episodes? Like, you sure you got it all? You're a true Hazbin Hotel fan if you somehow managed to bypass watching a paid show. Oh, and I just closed my... Let me reopen it up. There we go. There we go. Do this. Up. Up some more, and then around, and then down, and then my pencil is wearing down. Over. Let me go over like so. And then we have the extra part of her hair on it that goes all the way to the top. And then her hair is so complicated, it's hilarious. And it goes all the way to the side. This is looking more like angel dust when he was in his full when he was being a dancer on stage. I'm trying to figure out how to word that. I think we're just gonna do bam. They got the bam, and then we got the bam. Okay, there we go. I think we get it. Jesus Christ Almighty. I was thinking. I'm over here wheezing. Wait, y'all are over here talking like crazy. Hold on. I thought that was a place for pictures. Yes. How the fuck did it work? Did you make? I know all the dang lyrics, all the ships, all the fandom, all the Pinterest boards. What? Pardon me. How? Oh, wait, no, that does not make sense. Hold on. No, 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 no. I knew all the songs with the animations, but while I was watching it, everything made more sense. Everything that I thought happened after or during those songs or before those songs did not happen. So I'd recommend getting a friend that has Prime Video and watching the show. Because if you used pictures to watch the show, yeah, no. No is crazy. Just plain old no. Never. Uh-uh. You should. A, it helps out the creators of the show by paying for it, and B, you actually get to watch it and actually know what's happening. That's why I hate when it's a paid for show and people somehow manage to get around that. It's like, why? You're wasting the creator's money. My computer is dying of low storage space, and it's hilarious. There we go. Okay, see now that okay, well, okay, fair enough. Guess it works now. Okay, then we got this will either be the worst drawing I have ever done or the best drawing I have ever done. Probably gonna be the worst, based on how this is turning out so far. Well, not the worst one I've ever done, but you know, worst enough where I hate it. And the dull pencil is not helping one bit at all, so that's also a problem. Then her nose, oh my god, this thing goes out, then her nose goes up and into it. Okay. And then we got the X, of course. That is probably going to look really bad because I suck at making letters like this. Uh-huh. Knew it. Okay, what are you guys rambling on about now? Let's see. Crap, I gotta go do something. Be right back, but if not, see you all next time. Alright, see y'all. See you. Anybody want some sweet tea? Bye, sorry, have a good day. Don't burn anything down. Dang! No promises is crazy. And use the gray clay thingy and I have a gray eraser. No. The thing. What do you mean the thing? Wait, hold on. No, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. All I know is that I have a gray clay looking eraser. What do you mean gray looking thing? Gray clay looking thing. Can you explain it in a better way? Or is that not possible? I'm struggling with the X. I'm no longer struggling with the act. It's like I just jinx myself. I'm struggling and then I'm not struggling, and I really don't get it. Like, huh? See, now I'm struggling because I was just talking about the fact that I wasn't struggling. Life. And now, and now I'm not, and now I'm struggling again. Okay, hold on. That's good enough, you know? That's good enough. I'm not gonna spend 50 minutes on this one X. My paper's probably killing itself right now over this. Add the hair back. Okay. This is a struggle. Hello, Oswald. Wait a dang minute. Like Oswald, like the old character? Go with the flow. Just think about the details when you want to think about them. Just do not think too much about it. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Hello, Xno. Glad you're here. Been quite a bit since the last time I've seen you. What you been up to? Okay, we got that. Now we move up to this part, and we shade this and this. That's her hair right there. And then we go trying to see. Her hair starts again right here. Bam. And then we go down. Her hair is going to go out of frame, which I'm completely fine with, based off how every other character I've drawn is. So, completely fine with it. I commented on your recent short and vid if you haven't seen it. Okay, I'll check it out. The reason you're stuck at in this one point is because you're thinking about it too much. Just have fun with it. The details would draw themselves if you just flow what you want to draw. Fair enough. That's what I did with my scarier. Let me grab this folder with my scarier kind of drawings. I'm not reading. I'm not in any universe reading all that. Well, I am because I can read pretty fast. So I do stuff like this and I just let my mind loose and I just boom, you know. But thanks for the advice. I really appreciate it. I am completely lost. I'm guessing he's an artist. I'm going to check out his channel because I want to see what he does, if he does anything. But yes, I can see a big difference. Yeah, when I just let my mind loose, it's like it looks. I used to not do color. The color was not my strong suit. And then I got this highly expensive amount of alcohol markers that I regret getting, but it is what it is. The reason I regret getting them is because they um they run out really fast and I just don't feel like it's, worth the amount of money they were. Honestly, I feel like I got scammed because I doubt alcohol markers are really that expensive. I also need to sharpen my pencil. Hey, give me one quick moment. Could my pencil just broke? Oh, you know what? I do got this metal pencil. I collect stuff like that. Oh, do I not have any more lead? Okay, I do. Understandable. I'm on the same level. I tried my characters and those were trash. I doubt it. I doubt they were trash. You know, most artists say their art is trash, but they're not trash. I do not know. I do not know what I do. I can say that with honesty. Well, when I've heard when I do art, I honestly don't know how I'm doing art. It just like pops up and then I'm just able to do it. I have the skill to be able to look at a picture and just draw it. Not like highly realistic, but like characters that are drawn. And then oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks bad. Oh, this sucks bad. Yeah, that is the worst pencil I think I've ever had. Okay, well, I guess we're going to find a different one. Because that one's crap. Oh, okay. Data expunge demonade 12 for alt. Hi. Hello. Dang, attempts to draw are failed. Crazy. That is a long name, by the way. That is a very, very long name. I didn't even know you could have that long a name. She has a very detailed. I'm gonna shut up. It's not detailed at all. Her hair goes all the way down, like so, and then it's just like so. Her hair near the bottom is very detailed. They also add a lot of shading in their pictures, which I'm not sure if I hate or if I like. Because it's a bit annoying, but we can deal with it. Do we have any epic musical fans out here? On your next drawing, make your character do the Lucifer prose and one Heath like sitting on some rocks and having his hand to his head after getting banished from heaven. What? These names are very creative. Your name literally has death in it. You can't be talking right now. I mean, Minty has a point. Wait, no, because that is also creative. Sorry, my bad English. No, no, you're good. You're absolutely fine. So you want a character. I'm trying to sum your thing up and I can't. You want a character sitting on a rock, being banished from that. That's a lot. I can't do that much. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not that good of an artist. I'm not that good. But if I was that good, oh, I would be drawing amazing things. I wish I was that good, but I'm not. So, but there's always room for improvement. You can never have too much improvement. See, like this little corner here is gonna be really annoying. Bam, then bam, and then bam. Color that in. Do that later. Okay. Then we got her. This goes out more as well. So we gotta fill that in, and then we'll finish that later because we're gonna color it. And she's got her ribbon going out here, and it's going over here, and then we got that. And then she has her bow. Of course, we can't forget the bow at the back of the head. I wish I could show you on YouTube, but I cannot post anything on your channel till one day, like so tomorrow. I'll show you or after tomorrow. All right. It doesn't. But hey, I was trying to make a name that wasn't normal. You know what? Fair enough. I kind of like the name. See, I need to find a better name than just typical draws. But I feel like it fits. I wanted to go for something that was gaming and drawing. But after doing typical gamer or artist gamer, there's someone that channel name artist gamer that has a lot of subscribers, and the only way to be the first one on the search is to be the first channel, like the with a unique with a high amount of subscribers. Because there's a lot of people probably with the username Markiplier, but they don't got a lot of subscribers. So they're not the first one showed up on when you look up Markiplier. And then there's me. I'm the one channel below the top channel. I don't know why, but this person who's been up for 7 years has 11 subscribers and he's the first one. And it makes me mad. Because I want to be the. Oh, close my tab. I want to be the first show up when I look myself up. But I'm not. And it just. We got that, and then we want to get her bow over here. You know what, Xuri, you were right. You were right. Doing the bow first. Oh, doing the bow first would be a huge mistake. So you were completely right about that. If I can figure out how to do her bow, that would be amazing. I think I did it. Let me go down. Let me have that. That doesn't look right. It needs to be longer. There we go. I got the bow down. Okay, we got that. Finally, I found my sharpener. Oh, how you guys are talking a lot. Yay, sharpener. I know it took me 3 years to plan out my name and what I'd be doing for my channel. It took you 3 years? See, I am very, I don't know. When it comes to ideas or whatever, or like something I want to do, it's like immediately. Like at the moment I posted my channel, I put out 10 YouTube shorts within a day. And I feel like that's how I've been growing so fast. It's because I am spamming everything I've been doing, and it's helping me grow while also wearing down my mental health because I'm stupid and I don't know when to stop. So now we gotta struggle with her hair. We gotta really struggle with her hair here because it's really difficult. So she has a line that starts here and goes down, right? And then she's got this line that goes down, stops here, comes up, stops here, goes down here, stops here. Oh my god, she's complicated. And then we got this that goes together like so. That turned into a line. Then we got this one was actually supposed to be farther up. Give me one quick moment. So this one actually goes like so. And then it'll just keep going up as a line. And then the same with this. This was also a piece of hair that was the same thing basically. That spread off like that. And then we go up like so. Over. Get this all the way up farther than the other one. and then we got a little nip of hair right there that comes up and stops there for whatever reason, and then it keeps going to about right there, and then we got the very, very last little thing. That was actually the fast. Oh, y'all didn't even see that. Okay. Well, I just finished off her hair. Y'all didn't see that because I'm stupid and it was out of frame. Okay. I have an idea for her name. Don Quixote Artist. Hmm. Usually I make one short and wait until it gets views, and later I make one more, then let it be. That's all I managed to do. Well, the thing, yeah, that's probably a good idea because when you post a short, YouTube is focused on getting that short in front of people's faces, right? And then when you post another on your channel, it doesn't focus on both the shorts. It focus on the most recent one you have posted and start stuffing that one in people's faces. I learned my lesson by posting a YouTube short about me drawing, and then right after that, I did another one. And the most recent one got 20 likes, while the one that I interrupted got only 5. So, yes, there is like a pattern to it, and you got to learn the pattern to it and use it to your ability. And plus, I've been watching YouTubers for quite a bit of time, so that it helps to take inspiration from YouTubers. I plan on hopefully making a scripted. I hate scripted stuff, but it's really really gonna be really really fun. Probably gonna be a lot of bloopers and stuff of behind the scenes, but I want to make a scripted Minecraft series. But to be able to do that, A, I need to make a server. B, I need to be able to run events so people can join the server, and I can absolutely mutilate them with the mace. And yeah. B, I need to get good at the mace before I even do any of that because I cannot use controller for the life of me. I only use keyboard. And this computer does not run for anything. It only does. It only can run Tetris. Anytime I try running any other game, it struggles and dies. That's what it does. Struggles and dies. Okay, we got this down. And now we need, what are we missing? Oh yeah, her body. You know what? It's probably good that we don't keep her headless. I mean bodiless, because that means she's decapitated. Do this and then do that. Why am I struggling? Because I suck. Oh my god, that looks horrible. Why does everybody have an Alistair neck, by the way? There is a pattern. Look, Alistair neck. Alistair. You like see the semblance, right? You see the semblance? Alice, you see like the weird little it gets big and then goes skinny. Like that's usually you start off like see it goes skinny and then big as it goes down. That poor computer. Besides videos, does anyone have ideas for a drawing? Um, I do. After I think of it. Uh, let me think. Hold on. Yeah, I have an idea, but it'll be after I think of an idea that I'll have an idea. I know I'm so very helpful. Hold on. Let me think while I'm drawing. I was gonna give you. Do you want a challenge or do you want something that you'll be able to draw? Because if you have a challenge, it's gonna take you a while. Just like this is a challenge. Her. Oh no. Oh no. No, I messed. No, I messed up. Wait. No. No, I didn't. I can put her body behind her hair. Skill. Woo! I draw bodies right now, by the way. Yeah, I saw that. The lakes were amazing. I look back and I see whatever I saw a few seconds ago, bro. So points you have to look at yourself. Still, you're still been at. Wait, you have to look at yourself. Still, you're still. I'm struggling with what you said, Oswald. I'm not gonna lie. I looked back and I see whatever I saw a few seconds ago. So points. So points. You have to look at yourself. I'm trying to say you're better than me. I am sorry. I suck at reading, you know, a lot of things. I can read fast. For example, the thing I have this on. Be the first player to move your marbles around the board to home. I can read fast. I just suck at, like comprehending what I'm reading. I can't talk either. Jeez. Jeez Louise. And the way I read so fast is you just focus on one letter in the word. So, for example, is, I can just look at the I and then my peripheral vision will take in the S and I put it together and put is. Or, for example, Sunday, I can look at N and I can see SU and DAY in my peripheral vision. And I just read that word and, fast reading. Woo. And that's how I taped out a reading class in Shopcore. I read really fast and like, okay, you don't need to be in reading class. So that was great. I was proud of that. I taped higher than average. So how does her body? So it goes down, keeps going down, and will completely miss the whole thing. Wait, where does here? No, because that's where her neck is, and then it goes over. So I need to make. Oh my god, this is difficult. Erase that arm. That's not correct. We got here. Then we go over here. Then we go womb, bam, no, womb, no, no. Okay, I'm struggling a lot here, guys. I can't. If there's one thing I cannot draw, it is bodies. Bodies struggles. I struggle with that a lot. I don't know if it's because I haven't done that much. Like I do stuff like this. Not very, detailed and whatever. But now that I've been getting into posture and, body autonomy or whatever the heck you want to call it, it's a lot more difficult for me to do all this. So I can probably start off with here to make life a million times better. And that will solve that issue. So I start off with her shoulder there. And then we have this needs to be brought up more, which is why her neck seems abnormally long. There we go, we got that. And then her shoulder, first we're going to do this. Also, when you say, back to what I was going back to, the compliment of you're better than me, here, thank you, but don't have that mindset, right? If I see someone's art, I'm not like, yeah, sure, I think in my head, oh, they're better than me. But I also think in my mindset, I need to, so the way I need to thank someone for this, because The only way I was able to actually do this is because I saw someone who was better at art than me. And what I did is they allowed me to borrow one of their pictures for who knows how long, a couple of days, a week. And what I did is I constantly drew over and over again with how they draw. So that's what got me to the point of where I am now. So, like, if I see someone at art better than me, what I will end up doing is I'll study their art until I get better than them. So, that's how I rise to get better at art. I study other people's art to get better than them. And I'd recommend that to other people because when you study other people's art, not only do you get a chance to learn a new skill set, you also get a chance to, interact with other people. So, like, let's say, for example, you go up to someone and you're like, oh, can I borrow your art? Because I struggle with it and I need to know how to do it. They'll hopefully give you some of their art. And if you're lucky enough, you can study it. This does not look right. I went on a rambling streak and I haven't looked at live chat yet. But it's all about, you know, I guess, because there's this one time where I went up to someone, said, hey, you're good at art. Can I borrow it so I can get better? And they're like, why would I do that? And I was like, okay, fair, because you're good at art, right? And if someone, it's a challenge, right? It's like having a lemonade stand and lowering the prices than the person across the street. You want your art to be better because other people will be drawn to it. Most people won't go to scribbles on a page, but most people would go to their favorite character being drawn on a piece of paper. So there's different situations. Most of it made sense of what I said, most of it did not. So let me see what you guys have been saying. Okay. I was really close to deleting that one. Confusing. Sorry, I had to go for a bit. That's fine. That's a very good way to explain learning from someone. Good work. Thanks. Um, what got me into drawing was my grandpa. I broke into the storage room, right? Well, my great grandpa. I broke into the storage room and I found a book about the size of that desk, which is 3 feet, 3 feet by 3 feet. So 3 foot by 3 foot square. No, not 3 feet. 2 feet. That's 2 feet right there. A 2 foot by 2 foot square. And it was just a book of those big papers. And he would draw like giant faces and clowns and eyeballs and things like that. And it was like, okay, that's cool. That's awesome. And I took his notebook, this giant book, and I started learning. And then, of course, I got caught because my parent came into my room one time, saw my room was a mess, started digging through my room, and saw the giant book. And it's very important to her because, it's her great grandpa. So it was a little bit of a bad choice that I did. But hey, I learned how to do art. So, yes, art is art, and art shall be art. Okay, then she's got her arm needs to be slimmer. So it goes down like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then we got her. She has like an armband. Then she's got another. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice these details before. Hold on. Usually you don't notice details till you start drawing them. She's got an armband, but not only that, she's got like these little things. Like they go over like bam and boom, which I found very interesting. A lot of detail was put into Vaggie. I can tell. And then it's her armband down below. I can just shade real quick because I'm just gonna color it anyway. And then I think it's on the coloring. No, it's not on the coloring. I still got to do this entire side of hair. Okay, we can do it. We got it. So we got that there. That was a very fast one streak line. And then we got... Oh, this won't be bad. This isn't bad. Hold on. Easy. Done. Okay. Great. That was a very fast. And we got, of course, the lines. And then what I'm going to need to do to not ruin the art is I'm going to need to put solid lines over here. Because if I don't put solid lines, I won't interpret that the arm is behind it. And then I can put solid lines here, solid lines here, and then solid lines here. So I don't color in this part right here. Then get her ribbon done. And then get her bow. Her bow's already thick of lines. Okay, there we go. Boom! Vaggie's done. Well, not halfway done. Gotta look at some models to get an idea on what body pose I'll be drawing. Okay. Could you please draw SCP-999 or SCP-1373? Well, Rose, also, this person's name is Rose, Rosie, but still. I only have one, I have 3 pages left, and I'm doing Has-Been Hotel characters, or Helva Boss characters. So, oh, Exer, you're gonna be mad at Dominic. Guess what Dominic just sent me? Oh, what did I do to the... Uh-oh. Did the chat go up for you guys? Because it kind of did for me. The chat is now, like, up here instead of down here. Is it like that for you guys? Yeah, Xer, you're gonna be mad at what Dominic just sent me. I don't even think I need to. I want to say it. Okay, I'm back. Hello, Dead Bunny. I have a question. Is the chat up here or down here? Because it's, for me, it moved up here and it's annoying me. Down here, it, like, no, it's down here. Okay. So I think we're on the coloring. Also, I feel like I need to move that there. The chat is about that big, I think. Right, hold on, let me take it from the top and then move it. Yeah, it's about that big. See, it's about cut off at the neck for you guys. So I need to move it. Actually, let's start with the hair. It's fine. Okay, on to the eyes. We got alcohol markers. So this is gonna be a great piece of art. I don't count me on that. Please don't count me on that. I'm gonna shut up before I jinx myself. Um, we don't need these stupid pencils anymore. We can go to alcohol markers. I'm gonna start off with a bright red rose look color thingy. Let me grab another piece of scrap paper so I can actually test the color of the marker. Do I have any more scrap paper? That's the question. I do have more scrap paper. Lovely. Okay, time to test. Color. That's not it. That's a good color for her. No, it's orange. I don't want that. What is this? Carmine color. Wait a moment. Is there or is there not a character in How Has Been a Hotel named Carmine? Am I crazy? Look at this color. Guess who's back? Back again. Xeria's back. Tell a friend. Yeah. Hi.
Hi, friend. There's no eat dinner.
Is it dinner?
Yes, it's about to be over. But I know they barbecued in the wreck. But my initial reason for my parents asked me if you want to go to the park to see fireworks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
When is it?
We'll probably leave between 8 and 8:30.
8:30. Okay.
So it's a couple hours from now.
I didn't know what time it was. Is it like 4?
Like 5:15.
Dang. Okay. I've been drawn for a while then.
Okay. So you go ahead and go see what you can
I
eat.
ate breakfast sandwich. So okay. Yeah.
Get your buns out there. DJ. No DJ?
No, DJ went to a party, I think.
I just saw him. Oh my God.
I think he said he was leaving today.
Oh, he's the only time we left there.
Oh, okay. I'll be right out there. Okay, y'all, I gotta go eat. It's about to be end of dinner. I didn't know what time it was. So, yeah, dinner ends in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go grab food and run here back. Adios. Okay. So the food there did not want. No. Okay. Whoa! What am I seeing in the chat? Okay. I said this round looks a blue fire. Whew. And turn the Elsa song on even if you can't hear it. Dang. Ugh. This drawing looks absolutely fireman has been bloody cooking like Chef Ramsay. Are we just left here? Yeah, I wasn't gonna cut off the stream. That's it. I'm exhausted. I ran, didn't want to eat, then ran all the way, came back here. Oh, I didn't eat breakfast or dinner today. Well, there is no lunch during the weekends. It's brunch. I didn't eat brunch or dinner because I'm not hungry. But when I do eat, I usually eat like a lot. Oh, that is a nice red. How red is your outfit? It's not even the right red. You know what? I could care less. But what red? Actually, no, because it's shaded. Starts off with pink, then it goes to dark pink, then it goes to red. Why is she so complicated? That's a type of crap I say when there tis no stimulus activity. Where were you talking about? Y'all are ruining my speech. Years of speech therapy. Y'all are just getting throwing it out the window like it's nothing. Holy cow. Okay. That's black. That's not even red. Crazy work. I'm testing out colors right now to see what I can and won't use. That just dried into the blood. See, you guys are ruining. Okay, let me try again. I'm trying to figure out the right color. But every single red I've tried so far, actually, it's a pretty good red. What is this? Carmine? That's an orange. That's not even a red. Either that or I'm colorblind. What color is that? Right there. Is that orange or is that red? Because I can tell that that color's orange, but I can't tell if that color is orange. Sorry. It's just that just to warm up, my friend. Trust me. What I would say if YouTube guidelines didn't exist. Dang, Xuri. Red. Okay. Oh, hello. I guess. Thanks. I appreciate it. So it is red. All right. Because the way the lighting is in this room, it's ruining like the way the color looks. So yes. How have you been? Haven't seen you in quite a bit. Lipstick red. Yeah, that's gonna work. That works. Howdy, howdy. I'm regretting it, but I'm not regretting it at the same time. So we're just gonna continue using it. Cause when in doubt, use it out. That did not come out the right way. Please ignore what I just said. I usually what my art teacher said, no, my cook teacher said, she would say when in doubt, throw it out. When you don't know it's good or there's no expiration date on it, just throw it out because you don't know if it's good or not. And you don't want to risk food poisoning. And I've changed it into so many things. When in doubt, color it out. Oh, I've been busy. The shed I'm building is finally happening. That is amazing. So excited. Trust the process. Indeed. Yeah, we had me, my mom, and my grandpa built a metal shed, and then we built a wooden shed in our backyard. and I don't have any pictures of it, so I can't really show you. But I got to paint it, and it was really fun. Well, it's fun until it becomes a chore. That's a thing I stick hard by. Things are fun. Wow, perfect time to vacuum. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but um, things are fun until it becomes a chore. A job is great and fun until it becomes, a chore, a thing that you don't enjoy. Yay, food poisoning. Whoa, so great. Okay, then we can do black. I'm running low on black. I might have to switch to a different. I think that works. This works. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think the black goes all the way around her eye. It does. Okay. Mmm, poison. Y'all are. The H&M building is like a small house. It's going to be for the prop making stuff and potentially a streaming space. Oh, wow. You're upgrading your entire. Dang, okay. Us lot are unhinged AF. I'm just realizing that. Yeah, y'all are slobbering over some poison. Mmm, rat poison. You guys are acting like a 5-year-old child who finds rat treats inside a closet. Ugh. To the hospital we go! My baby sister ended up doing something like that, but instead of rat poison, it was catnip. And it was a lot of catnip. Don't know why she liked the taste of catnip, just like I don't know why my brother liked the taste of dog food, but it was interesting. And no, catnip does not affect, at least I don't think it affects people like it does cats. So I don't think my baby sister was, you know. But babies can be really stupid. They see a corner on a table and they start flying toward it. I don't know why. I swear, I look away for 1 second and my baby sister goes, wee, right into the corner of the table. Wait, rat traps be built in. It'll be built in September. That's a bit. Rat traps, also, but also been editing a lot too, and I think I might be back streaming in late July. That is amazing. I go home for the first time in 2 months in a week, and I'm really, really happy about that. Although I kind of am not happy about it. I'm not going to go down the whole drama slide about it, but it is what it is. I forgot to put her little. Just a little detail I forgot. There we go. Um, a week. I missed Mother's Day, Father's Day, or Mishi's Day, I call it, because I have a parent named Mom and a parent named Mishi. And then I'm missing, currently missing New Year's. So it's, Job Corps is a bit different. I'm doing it to grow. I'm here to get my welding certificate, then go on to advanced training, which is 2 more years. So that's already 4 years. And then I plan to go to college, which is 4 more years. Someone's knocking at the door. Knocked on my door for no reason. Hi, darling. Hello. So yeah, it's different. Yeah, I saw that vid. Cried. Yeah, it's yeah. I didn't really mean for it to be that emotional, but like it was like the middle of the night. Well, kind of the middle of the night. It was late, and I was thinking about it, and I'm like, dang, I missed a lot of my siblings growing up. It's been 6 months. My baby sister finally learned how to communicate with her tablet because she can't speak. My other sister who has seizures finally got her wheelchair, so now she won't be in danger whenever she has one. Um, my baby sister learned how to do the monkey bars recently, and I missed that. It's rough knowing that siblings are growing up without you, but you just gotta. There's a lot of years ahead of me for me to watch my siblings grow up, and I just gotta deal with it and move on. You got this, but I'm dragging Xuri with me to support you. Thank you. Dragging to have him like strap him to a suitcase and just drag him. I saw a video where like people were sneaking each other in through suitcases, like those giant like luggage bags. People were carrying other people in these luggage bags to avoid paying for more than one person, and I found it hilarious. It's like, how do you even manage to come up with that? I am. Well, there we go. Was that an awesome change of subject? I feel like that was an awesome change of subject. Also, I guess you think your setup is bad? I'm using an aggravation box for my setup. You see this miserable set. I'm on my bed. I have a wall here that I put an aggravation box on. I just take care of yourself. Just remember you're just as important as the people around you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't mean to do that, so I apologize so much. Oh, hello, yeah, Mega. I'm not falling for that again. People keep knocking on my door. Still using the aggravation box? I am still using the aggravation box. I feel like I want it to be a permanent symbol of this channel. This aggravation box will come with me to college. I am not letting this aggravation box go away. My first setup was so jank. I have to stand up to see the chat, and I feel so short doing that. It's actually insane. Oh, yeah, 2 years ago. Oh, you'll grow up. You're fine. Mother, it's been 4 years and I haven't grown at all. I don't think I'm growing. Sorry to break it to you. uh, there's that. And I accidentally got black right there, and that annoys me. I'm gonna annoy you guys, so I'm gonna put it there too. You see that little black dot? Yeah, so great. Let me zoom out. Guys, I'm back. Hello, Menti. No worries. Most people misgender me all the time, and I'm non-binary, so I look like both. Miss me? That is. I'm gonna ignore that message. Just know I'm ignoring that message. Never put that emoji in the chat again. I don't think you even know what that emoji is for. That's a kissing face. You realize that, right? Anywho, back to my art. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, setup. I I think what I want to do is keep this aggravation box just to show people how miserable my setup was. This alcohol marker is dying horribly. And like I feel like it would be funny, to see how good my setup is in the future versus how bad my setup is now. And I feel like a phone is more convenient though because you don't gotta go through all these apps and set up certain things. I don't use Twitch. I don't plan to use Twitch. I go on Twitch and whatnot, but I don't plan to use it because it takes months for people to start viewing your content just for the fact of Twitch wants to make sure you're a real person. And I'm not willing to go through all that effort to, do all that. I'm also waiting for my YouTube channel to be verified. Verified. Which basically means they think I'm a real person. Well, is live streams not enough for you, YouTube? Am I not a real person to you, YouTube? Start thinking I'm a real person. YouTube. Calling YouTube out for their bullshittery. That's my new favorite. That's my new favorite word. I literally just made that word up on the top of my head. There's one channel that took the YouTube 2 years to verify it, and I honestly don't get it. Cause like this person was complaining, they made a video about how they haven't been verified yet, and la da 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 da, and then YouTube verifies them like 2 weeks later. So lovely. Oh, you guys aren't even seeing what I'm doing. There we go. Your setup is your setup is crap, but at this point, it's a trademark. Exactly. They're gonna hee hee. Crazy, crazy work. Xari, do you know how much I feared meeting someone non-binary because I was scared of being insulting? Next time I mention you, I'll ensure that I call you by what you are comfortable with. Hmm. Kindness. Lovely. I need to do a um what you call it. What you call it. I keep forgetting what it's called. Uh can't think. I can't think. My mind went blank, so I'm gonna sit here and draw until the next comment pops up. Hmm. Yeah, my black alcohol marker is in the grave now. We're moving on to dark gray. Dark gray is nearly black, so it will work. Look how much better that is. I nearly just messed up my entire piece because I'm stupid. I kind of messed it up, but it's alright. I can fix it with bleach. The power of bleach repels you. Yeah, I know this is a gray, but I'm not willing to go through 50 gray markers to find the right shade of gray. So we are going to do it black. There are fireworks going on outside, and I am jealous that I'm not out there. I go see fireworks at 8 o'clock. So it doesn't matter. I'll see him in a bit. I have to also keep track of the time because I almost missed dinner. And then I missed breakfast because I overslept because I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's a lot. I missed all the meals of the day. So I am going hungry. Woohoo! Let's see what y'all are talking about. Mmm. What do you say? Mmm. Of course, I'm glad that this was settled in something less tense. I don't want to misgender someone. Oh, thank you, Dave. I appreciate it. I go by they, them, so they're lovely. Of course, I'm glad that this was settled into something less tense. I don't want to misgender someone. I should have checked before I said anything. Y'all are kind to each other, and I'm really happy that you guys are. Also, Exuri, guess what Dominic said? He said, uh, uh, yes, America's birthday, the day we fucked over the British. That's what he said. Do you have at least have a snack? No. Nope. I could go get one from the vending machine downstairs, but it's like I don't want to. I really don't. I really I'm trying to save all my money instead of spend it. I had $130 because they were paying me pretty good to start off with. And then I spent it all. Sorry to break it to you, but I spent it all on alcohol markers, drawing stuff. I gotta set my priorities and stop spending so much. That's what I need to do. Ooh, wrong side. That would have gone really badly. Okay, here we go. Wow, they look genuinely happy. I need to add more detail. Detail is key. Except when you're doing abstract art. Detail is not key. You can do whatever you want. I'm thinking of I wanna do art, which is based I wanna do an art where you just release your mind and have your mind blank out and your hand draw, which is it's really hard to achieve, but basically what you want to do is be in a lucid state and you want to just throw a bunch of stuff on your piece of paper. For example, dice, pencils, string, and whatever. And apparently, if you do it right and you're in the right mindset or whatever, your body will just naturally draw patterns and stuff based around the objects on the page. And it takes years to get it right, but I want to do it. It looks amazing. Also, I know I'm just using the black. There's a lot of black, especially because it's a animated character. All the lines are black, so be patient. I'm using not a bunch of colors gonna pop out yet. Not yet, at least. There we go. No. Okay, there we no. No again. Okay. Oh, and then a ribbon as well. We can't forget that. There we go. And then all the things that don't have lines on them, don't have lines on them. They're just so thin I can't draw them with the alcohol marker. Ooh, let's see what y'all are talking about. Detail! Exactly. Exactly. I can't even help you with that one. I know. Who's talking shit about me? Elder Scrolls Health Bar years ago. Uh, I'll be back. All right. See you later. I'm crying. Ah, yes, the lines. Lines. Oh my god. Anything to pay the bills. Hello, Dominic. I'm dying. I just got the worst headache on the face of the planet just as I said that. Right when I finished, like halfway through that sentence, my head just went boom. My head hurts really bad. It's actually not even funny. Okay. Continue on we go. I swear, this becomes an orange. It is a bright red. Ha, my calf still hurts. What do you mean your calf still hurts? What did you do to your calf? Weren't you just running in the park or whatever because you're scared of women? You're lucky Jess isn't here to ban you. See, I'm not the one that banned you, Jess is. So why are you messaging me, calling me out about it when I didn't do it? That's the thing. I never did it. You are yelling at me about it. Calf cramp from this morning. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. His mere presence causes you. His mere presence causes you pain, even mentioning his name. Imagine getting cramps could never be me, by the way. Drink water, you imbecile. Like that's a common, thing to do. You just drink water, and you won't have cramps. Very, very simple. Unless you want to have cramps. I don't know. Maybe you're into that. I don't know. It's not my business. Why does she look like she has pink eye? She looks like she may be high. Nah, hold up. I'm gonna slime you out. What do you mean? No, 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 no. No. Uh-uh. I don't know what you mean by that, but no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't know what you mean by that. But shut up. If you say something crazy, water is overrated. Drink Monster Energy. Brings out the monster in you. P.S. Not sponsored. You are a nuisance. You are the example of why not to give children caffeine. Dom, if you say I am standing up looking at the chat because if you say something crazy, I want to make sure no one else is able to see it. Hold on, let me actually do myself a favor. Why can't I select you? Pardon? Well, Xuri, I guess you're gonna have to be on top of it. If he says something crazy, don't even read it. Just get rid of it. I'm back and still breathing. Well, maybe that's a good thing. Hopefully you are still breathing. To ding dang bad. I am the menace. Fine. You're probably still gonna read it, but like, just yeah, whatever. Bro's a level 4. Why did you message me that? You know what, Dom? Yeah, get out of here. That is wow. For what? What did I do? Oh man, Bunny is breathing. What? Okay, y'all can fight that one out. I'm gonna continue drawing because A, that's what I do, and B, I'm bored. Probably making millions of other people bored. There we go. We got that, and now we need to color and actually color. It's a coral red. It looks like orange. French vermillation. Don't know what that means. This is a nice red. This is a cherry pink. Not red, apparently. Oh, that's because it dries in the pink. You know what? Whatever. It works. You know, but unsub. You know, but what? You know, I threaten death to those I like. That is crazy work. I have a squishy I'm going to throw it at you. Yeah, y'all can talk that one out. I'm gonna continue drawing and ignore what is happening in chat. Also, Dominic, what do you mean you're gonna unsub? What did I ever do? It's her armbands. No, her armbands are gray. Fair enough. Let's go for a very light gray. It's actually a bluish gray. Oh, wow, would you look at that? I have a color named blue gray. Why does it look like green gray? I have no idea. Let's go to the next blue gray. That's too dark to be a blue gray. Okay, we don't got really many options. We got this light one right here that we can use. Okay, hold on. I removed like you asked. I'm doing my job, I think. Well, I don't think you know, but unsub. What do you mean unsub? Like what does that mean, Dom? Well, Dom was gonna say something crazy about me. They're not calling they're not called armbands, they're called arm warmers. Oh, yeah, I struggle with stuff like that. Hold on. But you know so much about what they are. What is hold on, let me go grab. Hold on. Let me grab it. What is this? This is a little test. What is this? Let me set it down. Guys. Hello, Minty. Continue. Want, continue. Mm-hmm. Sandwich. Interesting. All right. Do I also need to be on the lookout for Dom? No, it's fine. I think he left the stream, but yeah. This is called an arm bracer. It's basically just a leather armor, but it's detailed with the world serpent and a bunch of symbols that mean a bunch of different things. Who has a sandwich? I had a sandwich, but I got rid of it because I ate it and now it's in my tummy. So you're a bit too late for that one. Last night I ate it. I was right. Well, you were too late. I don't have bread. Someone doesn't have money? Oh no. If you don't know, bread is another word for money. I feel like she looks better with lines. I'm gonna draw her with lines. You know, that's how you draw anyway. So, lines. You know, it would be a challenge. Drawing with no lines and just throwing color on a page and hoping it turns out into something. No! Oh, I thought that was black on the. Okay. Oh, God. That. Okay, this is darker. I just saw something funny. You know what would really be make people mad? Ripping up all my things. In the UK, slang for money is p. Oh my god. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it actually? Hold on. Whew. In the UK, the slang for money is p. Is it really? Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Can I have a loaf then? Crazy. I just spelled with me, but all credit to me. Bro, this is hilarious. I wish I was screen recording this, because that is hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. There we go, just a little screenshot I'm saving to my photos. Hold on. Here we go. That is funny. That's comedy! Woohoo! Sings all of the brighter in one breath. How do you manage to do that? And why are your lungs so big? You know how much air that requires? Okay. Skin. Gray. Gray. Will this art be ruined? Possibly, but I could care less. Because her skin is a really light gray, and I don't have a really light gray. But we're gonna deal with it because I don't care. Oh, you know what? Nah, that's working. That turned into a light gray. It looks like she has stitches all over her face. You know what? We'll deal with it in a moment. You know what? I wonder. You know what? I'm gonna test something. Probably gonna ruin the art, but you know what? I really. Oh, water. That's what I was gonna do. So like water, will it spread or will it just ruin the you know? Will it spread the alcohol marker so I can like drag it around, or will it? Should I test that? I really wouldn't mind doing this whole project again. I mean, like, it's been fun. Will it be fun having my art piece ruined? No, but it's kind of ruined anyway right now, so I could care less. She looks like a Frankenstein. I don't know what I did to her, but she looks like a Frankenstein. And I'm having a really positive attitude about this, even though I don't want to. I just found something that'll fix it. It made it a tad bit better. It's making it a lot better. Oh my god, I just fixed my entire art piece. Look at it, just fixed it. Did it not just fix it? Sure, it's supposed to be a lighter shade of gray, but I could care less. Why did I talk like Blitz right just then and there? There. It looks good on different paper. Oh, on different paper. You know what? That is a good good idea. Maybe I shouldn't ruin my art. I should try it on a different piece of paper. Oh, let's move this out of the way. And we're gonna put this here. And we're gonna get my water bottle that fell on the floor last night. Gonna put a tad bit of water. Moment of truth. The answer is no. It completely destroys the paper. Good thing I tested it. Yes, I did. I did. It looks better now. I mean, sure, like the little like dragging things and me stopping and moving is prominent. Like I can't remove that, but it still looks fine. Imperfection is still art. I quote from the best artist on the face of the planet, which was forgot his name, but yeah, he dead. He died. He gone. He perished. He went blah. Okay. Oh no. No, it's warm gray. It's fine. It's looking a bit red, but honestly, it's fine. It's okay. Okay, then she has shading. I don't know why she looks so complicated, but she is. So she has gray there. Then she has shading here that goes all the way down. And then she has shading here that goes all the way down. Then she has more shading up here. And then she has more shading right here. And then she has more shading right here. And then she has even more shading right here. There you go. I think we got every single shading. And then we got there. Ta-da! It sucks. Background. Background is going to be pink. I want a pink background. A very light pink background. I just found my very light pink background. If I can. There we go. Oh. Ooh, that hurts. This was supposed to be a hairpiece. It's fixable, but it hurts. You know how like they say mistakes turn into art? This is an example of that. This will be a permanent example of what you say, like that it's art. So we're gonna change it up. So like we're gonna move the hairpiece to here. And that hurt so bad. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. That actually hurt my soul. And it's still hurting my soul because it still looks like shoo. I can't say that word. Make this black. Then that can be shading. So we take the light gray. I know y'all are freaking out with me here, but just give me a second to lock in. I can fix this. It's just a big puzzle I need to solve. I quote from Kane before he was absolutely murdered. There we go. It sucks, but it works. That makes me so mad. Actually, like I am in pain right now. My soul is hurting. Um. Mm, mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Okay. Well, all we can really do is move on. So I'm gonna continue doing the background. That hurt so damn much. Oh, you guys didn't see it. You see this part right here? That was supposed to be hair. That was supposed to be here. So what I did is I moved. Let me zoom out. If I can zoom out, please. I moved that piece, the one that's gray, to here on her shoulder. And yes, it sucks, but we deal with it. Yeah, oh damn is right. But I wasted. I would have liked this to be a good drawing, but uh, it's fine. It's fine. We deal with it. It's fine. All's good. It's great. Now I continue doing the background. Fine. I had in the way. No, it's not. I don't know why I wanted to do a live stream today. I kind of just like was tired of editing, and I was like, "Ooh, live stream, fun." But I no longer have like the thriving thirst to make live streams because I was doing live streams every single day, but not anymore. I no longer have the thriving thirst. It's just like when I feel like it, I'll do it. That's okay. So even with the mistake, even with the mistake, it looks good. Hopefully, the mistake kind of made it better, in my opinion, at least. Kind of. I still need to fit. I still need to do that part, like the little, shading part. It's been an hour and 48 minutes. Okay, well, crazy work. But I still need to do that part right there and right there. So we can do that now, which is basically shading, just shading. It's just a little part of her hair. So it's just basically this, and then basically a big part of that. And then we move to the same side over here and do the same thing where we go bam and then bam. Okay. We're good. We saved it. I didn't only save this picture just once. I saved this picture 2 times. Hello, Storito. Yes, and since you haven't eaten, Xuri is right. Wait, live streams are exhausting to save, so save your energy for something more important. Nah, it's fine. Live streams are less work than editing because I don't have to edit. It just makes it easier. What Theta Theta? I'm trying to find a word that Ito, the search. I can't speak your word. Mia. I'm saying your name is Mia. Wait a minute. I'm dumb. I didn't see the Mia at the end. Hello. You appeared in my live stream. Lovely. I forgot I gave you my channel. I really did. Okay. Well, we finished this. Any other characters y'all would like to see? I mean, I did that person. Hey. Why is the screen black? Why is the screen black? Can y'all see the screen? Well, I'm gonna go. I have training to do. Tell him I said bye. Adios, Mia. I'll see you later. Like, why is the screen black? Can y'all hear me? I can see the screen. You can see the screen. For me, it's not back. For me, it's still black. Mia, you didn't answer. Well, I'm gonna go. Oh, I have translate to do. You sure everything's alright, Mia? You said, hey, dot, dot. So, just asking. Alright, it's back. Okay, fair enough. It wasn't back for me. That's why I'm asking. It still isn't back for me. I can only see the chat. But we'll continue. There we go. Done. I just had to add a little detail and now we're good. We're good. Okay. I think I'm going to end it here because I got fireworks to go watch in 2 hours, I think that is. I can't see how far zoomed in I am on the screen, so it is what it is. Make Luna from Hell of a Boss. Do I want to though? She is a complicated character. Also, you're mute. I am not mute. Have fun exploding the the fucking sky. Yeah, have fun with fireworks. Don't burn anyone's limbs off. They need those. No promises. Absolutely no promises. Sorry, but not sorry at the same time. This has nearly been a 2-hour stream. He's not. We can hear him. Yeah, I'm not mute. Minty, you try to trick me. I'll draw Luna next time. And yeah, we'll do with that. Anywho, yeah, he is. No? What do you mean you can't hear me? Okay, Exuri, you can hear me. So, what I would do, wait, tell them I said to leave the stream and join back. Because I can't, because I'm not opening my stream just to chat. Don't break someone's heart. They only have one of those. Break their bones! They have 260 of these bad boys. Yeah, I've seen that quote and I love it. From Alistair. Don't break someone's heart. They only got one of those. Break their bones! They have 260 of these bad boys. Minty, leave and rejoin. There you go. Simple solution. I want to get like an Alistair voice changer. That'd be so fun. Exactly. Break them all. Ugh. Dead Bunny, you might have to leave and rejoin if you can't hear me. I misspelled, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I tried to read the quote, but I kept struggling. I did rejoin just now. Okay, great. You did. You can hear me. Okay, great. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it. That was 13 likes. Wait, hold on. We went past my usual stream goal, which is usually 10 likes, but now I have 13. I might have to bump it up to 15 for next stream. That is crazy. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching. I'll probably join. I'll probably make a time lapse of this annoyingly long stream when it uploads, which will be probably 2 days because of how long it is. But adios. I curse a lot, just part of my vocabulary, I guess. I try to hold back them. See, I usually don't swear or curse. It's not usually like part of my usual, thingy. So, but when I usually only do it if the people around me are doing it. It's like a weird, but I try not to. Just yeah, it's quite fun. Farewell, lads and lassies. Guessing lassies means don't know actually. I can say a lot of things, but will I? Not here. Crazy work? What do you mean you can say a lot of things? I grew up around a pub, so it makes sense. Interesting. Also, if you got, hold on, let me talk. I'm struggling to talk here. I really am. Okay. If you guys haven't seen, if you, I was just messaged, hold on. If you haven't seen Jess in a while, there's a reason for that. No, swear a lot. I didn't mean to hear. Don't mean to hear. No, swear a lot, but I don't mean to hear. Yeah. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Sorry, my mind keeps going blank. If you haven't seen Jess in a while, that there's a valid reason for that. We kind of got into a situation and stuff happened, but I don't really mind that anymore because, she doesn't really, care. Well, she cared for the first while and then she doesn't, talk about it anymore. So yeah, it's fine. Anyway, I'm ending the stream. I was just gonna talk about I was just talking about why certain people aren't showing up anymore and why um some people won't show up anymore. Anyway, adios.